Sorry about that, folks. We are back. We were also having some issues with YouTube just a few minutes ago, so that's why we had to start and stop and restarts. But I want to just dive back into things here. So we got our app. I don't remember what I was working on. Oh, the videos page is not real. Video details are out. Global caching policy. All right, let's restart. Nice. Go ahead and group. No, I'll have to do it later. Videos. Oh, it's sick. So it doesn't pull the active VOD, maybe? Oh wow, that sounds like unlisted videos too. Yeah, let's just change that. So on the videos page, we should have a filter for video status. And by default, we should just show public videos. We'll do that. Chat. I need some people in the chat. I need to see if this is working. But nobody's here yet, so cool. That sucked. The one feature I want to test, one of the main features I want to test, I can't even test because I guess I gotta like talk to myself. So I didn't even see it in the main chat. Oh, it's because it's no longer available. Okay. Let me just kill that then. Test. Okay. Oh, there it is. A new message. Test. Sweet. That's something I want to change. So on the chat, when I click a message, or click a, not a message, but a, actually, click a user, I should see a pop-up that shows me information about the user. Their last messages in the chat. If they are a subscriber, follower, etc. Let's just drop that in there. Let's just see. Let's just see what Fable can do with that. It'd be nice if I could send a message from here too, right? But I would need to be able to reply to. I mean, I guess that's the point of. Well, no, I need to be able to like, send a link to everybody. Should be able to do a broadcast message of some sort. Yeah, let's type that up. So on the chat, we should have the ability to a broadcast message that will send to both channels. In the chat, it will just show as a broadcast. Right in the chat of the app, shows broadcast, but it should show. It should be sent to all connected channel chats as the broadcaster. Go ahead and drop that in for you too there, Fable. Let's do another thing. When we first load the application, we should try to see if OBS is available to connect to. If it's offline, then we should check back every 10 seconds to see if the connection is now available for us to connect to. Drop that in there too. Chat, okay. I think I want to include additional platforms. So like Facebook video, maybe Kick, Instagram, Twitter, or X. So we need events, event list, or live dashboard. We don't need the quick actions. We do not need quick actions on the live dashboard. The live dashboard should only be the live dashboard if we are currently live. And we should have an animated icon that pulses red when we are live on the air. Let's see. We need to have tabs. Oh. And better navigation. Can I make this larger? Better navigation. For the sections. Actually, let's just be super general. UX for the sections such as live chat, and we need to have a new section for live events. Live events are events that happen on either any of the channels while we are live. So follows, subscribers, new subscribers, YouTube, Twitch, donations, every event for all platforms should be supported and displayed within the live events. When a new event occurs, it should have a read status similar to messages and should display within the taskbar or the notification bar at the bottom. Status bar? Maybe status bar. Status bar. The status bar at the bottom of the application when there are new unread events, and we should be able to click on the status bar and go directly to the page. Okay. I'm just like straight YOLOing it tonight on this. Really? Whatever. Ooh. Our application icon. Wonder if we can make that be the same as our Gravatar icon. Let's see. Where's my thing? Our application logo icon. Can it be the same Gravatar icon that we use currently? We do not seem to have an icon at all associated with the application. Man, I've got so much shit queued up here. So on the live dashboard, we should have an OBS section. Oh, fuck, because I've got dashboard and then live dashboard. OBS should be in both. Okay, so on the live dashboard and dashboard, we should have a tab section route for OBS. What do we have it called there? OBS Studio? Yeah, OBS Studio. That allows us to review all of the OBS connection information. It'd be great. It'd be great if we could see a video preview of our stream output when we are live. It'd be cool to have like one place, and rather than having, it's like right now I've got this other TV and there's just like a bunch of windows and stuff, and it's kind of annoying to set up. Yeah, let's just try that. That's been sent, so I'll clear that. I want to have an OBS section, that way I can have like stream element stuff. If you click the prompt that I have right now, like it'd be cool if I just had like a scratch pad or something, and that were just a source with an OBS. Then I could show it in the stream, you know, I wouldn't have to use the what's it called? Sublime text. Which Sublime text is fine, but I want to toggle the webcam off, and that way we can see it. All right, getting close. Take a look at someone's code. Wow. Actually, I want to look at this README too. 22 recommended. Let's say 24. What we would want to target for. Oh. That looks like it finished. Ooh, I like that. You're on the air. Dope. Although I wanted the icon to be red and animated. Not bad. Live chat. See, it doesn't pull on the Twitch. New message. Broadcast. Oh, okay. Let me see. Where's my app in Twitch? Wait, what? Reconnect Twitch and settings. Let's grant it. Oh, really? All right. Kick this over here just to reconnect. I have reconnected. New message. Broadcast new message. It sent it to Twitch, but it didn't send it to YouTube. The broadcast message worked for Twitch, but it did not send a message for YouTube. I click this. I need to open the channel. That's gonna. I wonder if that's like the user's channel. So like if it's a different user, it would open their channel. Channel member. Visible in chat. Oh, that's cool. Lets me know their subscribers and videos. Account created. That's helpful. They're a sub or a follower. Cool. Reconnect YouTube and server. Oh. Well, shit. Okay. I'm just pulling it over here off on my privacy screen to. What do you mean? Could not start authentication. ID. When trying to reconnect, it says start authorization. Okay. What else is on this? There is the cache. The OBS tab, yeah. Let's see what that looks like. OBS Studio. Oh, nice. That's awesome. This program output refresh every 2 seconds over WebSocket. Oh, this is awesome. Live events. Live chat overview. All right, let's rebuild. All right, we're connected. There we go. Test broadcast. Set in both places. Okay. That worked in the broadcast. Worked. However, broadcast messages still show duplicate from Twitch when it should just show a single broadcast message and not be, and should not display the message chat from any of the connected channels. Let's see if I understand what that means. I barely understand what that means. I mean, I know what I want it to do, but like, I don't want this to show up. I should only see the broadcast message. I shouldn't see that. I should see this, but I shouldn't see this. Cool. Wonder. On the OBS tab, can we refresh our preview at a FPS interval? That might be overboard. Let's change that to our red notification, red dot notification that we navigation. I would like for the icon for the navigation item to be red animated, rather than adding a new dot to the right of the nav item. Okay. All right, so we should have the duplicates fixed. New test broadcast message. Seriously? Reconnect. Exceeded my quota? Seriously? How much quota do I got? What the hell? Where is it? API services. YouTube 3. Queries per day. That's awesome. Our queries per day for YouTube is incredibly high. Can we review our implementation and use our caching so that we can perhaps optimize the queries? I've already hit 10,000. Yeah, shit. Okay. Let me adjust it. Edit quota. Usually I apply for it. Oh no, I gotta provide like a website and everything too. Well, that stinks. So, is it already at 10,000 and it just hasn't updated here yet? Is that the problem? I saw it. Okay. Our queries per day are 10,000. And we blew through that very fast. Queries per minute's good. Search queries per day. Video batch. All right. See, it says I already exceeded it though. So I'm just sort of like in the dark with YouTube, huh? That's fine. OBS should be faster now. Oh, yeah, it is. Look at that. Hell yeah. Oh, that's sick. It's awesome. Nice. Oh, cool. All right. So there's some features I can't really test with YouTube now, or some of my joint features. It's like 1 a.m. anyway, so I can't be up for too much longer. And good to know about the YouTube queries per day. I blew through that thing. But I was trying to add caching. Like I was trying to, I already had everything in place to mitigate it, but let's see on the OBS Studio page, can we identify? Let me take a look at OBS real quick. It's just a microphone, I think. Audio input capture. Audio input capture devices and display them beneath the video preview and their levels and are enabled, disabled. Should have a mic on versus off, mic off, and the status. The bottom of the application, the application. All right, I'm going to rebuild the application now. That finish those other things. Yeah, I was just calling everything. Yeah, hopefully that'll be better. Still can't connect to it right now and test it, which is a bummer. But what else do we got? Okay. There we go. All right, here we go. On the live dashboard, should have a transcript tab that uses Whisper and captures the audio input from the enabled microphone. I'll wait for them on it. Audio input capture is what they call it. Audio input capture device. In OBS Studio, we should use Whisper Flow to capture the transcript and display it back. In lines similar to a chat, where it will try to group together items based on when they were spoken. We should be capturing timestamps along with the text from the audio. Yo, Electron, what's up, man? Welcome back. Oh, sweet. I can check and see if I have my messages now. I should have the thing that says, like, new message down here. But I have hit my API call limits for YouTube, so that would make sense. And yeah, I don't even see your message here. Bummer. Bummer, because I had some cool stuff set up. But I've optimized it, though, so it should be making far less API calls. I thought I had that covered to begin with, but I guess I was a little too happy with the polling I was doing on the chat. Yeah, we got a lot more stuff too, so yeah, it's good. Yeah, I got this new dashboard here. This is a live dashboard. YouTube was connected to, but again, I've hit my API call limit, so it's or I've hit my quota, so can't make any more calls to YouTube, so it's offline currently. I'll try that again tomorrow, but yeah, got Twitch connected. See, live chat was pretty sick, so I would group everything together in the single chat room. So like Twitch and YouTube and potentially other platforms, as messages come in, that would just be all like in one place and have like the icons and names and stuff. Like if you were to go to here, I don't know if you mess with Twitch, but if you go over to Twitch, Will Makes TV, and send a message there, it should show up here because my API limit has not been hit on Twitch. And if you give me a follow there, it should show up here. Can't follow myself, or else I'll do that. I also added this new feature for OBS, so I can see my preview now as it's coming out of OBS, and currently working to add transcripts to where it's like reading my chat or listening to my my voice. Speaking of my voice, I've also made some adjustments to my microphone, so hopefully it sounds a little bit better tonight, but it might have come at the cost of hearing me breathe in a microphone, so I apologize ahead of time if that happens. Yeah. Oh, also got this video section too, where it's pulling my videos from past streams and some of my old like YouTube videos from years previous. I gotta break this out though to where it shows like live videos, because I don't want my live videos junking up my video section. Fedora Linux to Ubuntu. Yeah, I think it's good. I'm more of a Debian fan, but Ubuntu is based on Debian, so like, I mean, can't go wrong with it. I would probably go with Ubuntu over Fedora. Fedora would be, you know, if you're into like the whole RPM stuff and Red Hat and that whole ecosystem, then Fedora wouldn't be terrible. But I've always been more of a Debian fan, so Ubuntu is more up my alley. The difference between Ubuntu and Debian, it's Debian I feel like it's going to be more stable. Like the LTSs, like the versions come out far or less often. Sorry, the major versions, the major releases. So like you always want to be updating everything and kind of keeping on top of updates, but you're not doing like major updates as much, it feels like. And the thing I like about Debian is that it's just more stripped down. Like it doesn't have all this extra stuff that Ubuntu has. And Canonical is, they inject ads and they gotta make money, and they're a real company, so you know they gotta make money somehow, and they do a lot of extra stuff. But I mean, it's Ubuntu, so you can do what you want with it still. I just like Debian because it's like a stripped down version of that, or it's like the original version. Ubuntu like adds stuff on top of Debian. But off of Fedora, hell yeah. I also have to say, a high schooler that's into like swapping out Linux distros is just pretty badass. Like, it's pretty awesome, man. It gives me hope in our future generation. Sure, yeah, you can do anything. I've done a little bit of game. I haven't done a whole lot of game dev, so I mean, I guess it depends on what you're doing. If you're using like Godot or something like that, yeah, I think you can do anything. My game development extent has been Unreal Engine and more recently Sandbox. I like Sandbox, but Sandbox is only available for Windows at the moment, and I've only used Unreal on Windows. I'm sure they have a support for like Mac OS, but I would think Windows would probably be the best place to do game development, but I could be wrong on that. I'm probably wrong on that. I mean, I think in general sense, like Mac OS is probably the best place. Mainly just because that's where most people try to do work, and there's just a lot of support for everything. But if you could do it, like if I could only have to choose one OS for the rest of my life, it would probably be Debian. But another thing too is like whenever I'm using Debian, I'm using it through the command line. Like I'm not using it as like the desktop. I mean, with AI, you kind of do know all of them, right? I don't know. I mean a bunch. I mean, there's some that I probably wouldn't necessarily include as languages, but like markups. I mean, like there's HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Then there's like the preprocessors, so like SCSS, and it's a little bit different. SAS, SAS compilers, and then there's Python, PHP, Perl. I haven't used Perl in a very long time, but Perl, Bash. Bash is one you should definitely learn. Like that's more of a universal thing. especially if you're working with Linux. But you're probably already familiar with Bash if you're working with Linux, I assume. Did I say Python? Python. JavaScript, TypeScript, Go. Go is like, that's what I'm using right now is Go for, oh, sweet. Got a new build, so let me see. There've been a few like JavaScript variants too. Like I did some stuff for Roku development. Yeah, I forget what it was called, but it was like almost like an XML variant. It was really strange, but it was different, but it was cool. C++. But they're doing a lot of stuff with like Arduinos and MicroPython. So I mean, like, yeah, there's just a bunch of things. But yeah, I mean, with AI, I mean, it's a lot easier to pick up new stuff. I mean, once you kind of understand what you're building and kind of know what languages do for the most part. Oh, sick! There's my audio input. Nice. So the idea here was like I wanted to be able to, like, if my microphone was off, that it could tell me. Let me see. Let me turn it off. Sick. All right, cool. That works. Nice. Fuck yeah. All right. That's awesome. All right. Let me see. Transcript. AI Whisper. What? I'm not. What you mean OpenAI Whisper? Embedded API. The hell? No. Whisper runs locally. What did we do for directory? Was that in? And see, I'm like on my Windows machine right now, and I just SSH because like I'm using Commander, and so like when I open up a new console, it just drops me straight into my Debian box. So I didn't mean to do that, but I'm gonna disconnect. But so that's how I'm using like Windows and Linux in the same sort of sitting, you know. So like for me, I'm using like PowerShell here, but you're not gonna open up different shells within this, and like one's my Debian box, the other one is, you know, it's a different machines on a rack, like on the other side of the room. This is I mean, like PowerShell's on this machine. But let's see, Grand Prix, that's not what I want. Andy the Maker wiki. It was the bot, Twitch chatter bot. Yeah, that's what I was calling that. CD Twitch chatter bot. Yeah. Grab that directory here. We should be able to do this without the API. Please reference another project where we did this successfully. Next, I shouldn't need a Whisper account. Oh, sick. It actually pulled in the messages here, finally. Or did my quota reset? It'd be funny if it reset. I doubt it did, though. Yeah, it definitely did not. I'm on the max 200 plan. I'm on the max 200 plan personally, but I've got another one for work. Well, kind of. It's like a different type of plan. But that one's cooler because there's like no limit on it. It's just like full throttle. I don't have access to Fable there though. I'm using Fable here. It's been working pretty well, but honestly, I think Opus 4.8 would probably be nailing this too. Like I could probably scale it back, but I'm almost done. I'm actually curious to see where my usage is. Me take a look at that. Not bad. Here, I'll show you. So I'm 10% on my Fable usage, and it resets Tuesday at 11, but it's on, when does it reset? Like on the 8th? 7th? When is Tuesday? Oh shit, it's just, I think it just resets. Or is it on the 10th that it resets? Nope, till the 7th. So 10% of my preview window I've used so far, which isn't bad. And except Opus probably be fine too. I do have a few projects I want to use it on though, so I'm probably not going to use it all for stream stuff. I'll probably switch back to Opus at some point, but for now, it's Fable. And I've got a bunch of like credits saved up, so I'll probably continue using it. Maybe. I don't know. Opus is pretty good. Especially if they update Opus. If there's like Opus 5, you know? That'd be sick. What do we got here? Oh yeah, I'm trying to get my local transcription. See, it should just be transcribing automatically when it's live. Why does it have trouble getting this image, but it's able to get it from here? Oh, I see what's happening. It's just grabbing it directly from, like it's not actually caching and saving it. So it's probably grabbing all of the data. What do you mean by that? This will contain all streaming apps. So it's connected right now to Twitch and YouTube. I want to eventually connect Facebook video, Instagram. I want to do the vertical videos for Twitch too, and YouTube as well. And I want to cover Kick. I mean, pretty much any platform that's out there. X. I mean, all of them. And I want to have it just direct connect them here. And then once they're all connected, I would come to the chat, and it would be like a unified chat. The dashboard itself, like it's transcribing what I'm saying. So the idea would be that as I'm building this application, it's like time, excuse me. It's like time stamping when I say things, what I'm saying, sort of scribing that and indexing it within the time code of the video. So it knows like what I'm saying in the video as I'm saying it, if that makes sense. But that information is yeah, pretty much. Yeah. My OBS too. So like I've got OBS connected as well. And this is just sort of the scaffolding for everything. Like I want to have it to where some of my scenes and sources are also controlled from here too. So like as I go through a stream and I'm planning a new stream, which is a future episode, I guess. But when I'm doing the stream planning, and the stream plan would be like before I go live, and I could just kind of put like an agenda, what I want to cover, and that sort of thing. So that way, I don't know if you've been around at the beginning of my streams or if you've ever gone back and watched them, but there's an intro and there's like a title card where it has like the episode and has like the title and the description and all that stuff. And I want to be able to generate those automatically, like the scene within OBS. How am I going to publish it? Well, I'm publishing it right now. I mean, I'm publishing the live video. Now, for the long form video and the short videos, so I want to broadcast to all of those live channels, but then the videos themselves, I do want to make like actual standalone, like separate videos, like short form videos and more long form videos. But the idea would be to automate that. So I can, by using the transcript from the stream, I can then begin to plan out what that short video content would look like, and then based on the context that I have from that live stream, the video, the timestamps, the time codes, all of that, the chat, I mean everything. I want that to then serve as the springboard for being able to like automate that. Yeah, I mean it's a repo. 1 second. I haven't touched like anything as far as like the installation steps, but this is a public repo. Like this is a public project. It's kind of like part of like one of the goals of the channel is like I'm building this thing, showing people how to like use AI, and here's my workflows, and just sort of hanging out, talking about AI and software, and kind of what we're doing, but also be able to provide a product, and that product would be the thing, and it's open source, so you can use it. What's up? Fucking first time chattering Twitch. AI view. AI viewers, it waited till I was talking about like AI and stuff too. AI viewers, streamboo.com. I just gave them a freaking plug. That's funny. Oh, okay. I can go see. Oh, dope. So actually, thanks, Streamboo. You let me test my feature. So, I've got an unread message. Now I've already read it out like in the thing. I'm finding I gotta get like signed out and signed in. Well, actually, 1 second. Will makes Jax. I do not think this is going to work. Well, you can see it there in the chat. You can see it in the little chat display. Here, I'll just paste it over here. Stop being lazy. There you go. It's a repo, so I haven't like tested anything with the install or anything like that yet. I've actually got to do some more cleanup on it too, but like I said, it's just vibe coded, man. It's just straight out of Fable, but there's a little bit of setup, and it will be vanilla once you get set. And like it's still pretty raw. Like it's a cool little app that connects to everything, but another thing too is I haven't pushed my changes from this evening up. I will need to do that in the night. Transcript. Start transcribing. Okay, capturing USB audio coded to bicycle. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Looks like it's working. I mean, it should just be transcribing the whole time anyway. Let's do that. So the transcribing should be enabled whenever we are live and the microphone is enabled within OBS. I'll just pop that in there. Cool, cool, cool. That's cool. Nice. So that is using Whisper, and it's just capturing what I say from the microphone. And I've got it set up to, well, not quite yet, but I've got it set up to whenever my microphone is active. And like, so like right now, all right, so that's something we can test. So it should not be transcribing when my microphone is turned off, which I just said that to the prompt, so I mean, it hasn't added it yet. I will admit too that it's currently only available for Windows because I've been building it. I've only built it in Windows so far. Wales does support Mac OS and Linux, so I will get around to that too. But for right now, it's just Windows. Cool, man. Well, Electron, thanks for stopping by. Good luck with your work, and yeah, I hope to catch you on the next one, man. Good luck. Seems to be working pretty well. Oh, new build. Transcript. Okay, so it's just working now. That's another thing too, is that we should be saving the transcript log so that we can see the historical logs for a stream. Log should be tied to a stream. Put that in there. All right, so now we can test. All right, so now we can test a microphone. So now you hear me. I'm about to go mute. But if I start back and I turn on the microphone, it seems to take a little bit of time to get set up though. Do we have to download the model each time? let's see, when we enable transcribing, seeking to download the model. Do we need to do that every time? As right now, it seems to take a few seconds before it begins to transcribe, and we need it to be as fast as possible when enabled to begin transcribing. Videos. There's another thing too with videos in a live stream. Okay. On the videos page, it shows our VODs from Twitch. If our latest VOD is part of a current live stream, then the image is broken. For the image, we should use the thumbnail from the live stream, which is already working on the streams page. Just a design choice. I put the page title up here, and then put this in line where the title is now. I think that would look better. Oh, sweet. It is getting pretty late. Transcript. Okay, so it's transcribing now. See, I still need to have the prior messages. Maybe it wasn't doing that before, it was just like caching it. So we'll have to see if we turn this on and off again. Actually, let me turn off the mic. Turn it back on, and did it pick up right away? Still a little bit of lag. Chat. Chat messages should. Chat messages should be logged locally and cached so that they can be displayed without having to pull the remote API to load the messages. And we can chat history too. Just restart that now. Live chat, still trying to grab it from there. OBS's or Transcript. So streams got that. Video image still out there. Instead. Let's condense this a little bit. The nav items for the live dashboard should be overview, chat, events, transcript, OBS Studio. Okay, let's just pop that in there. It's not keeping any of my formatting. And Twitch has been pretty dead tonight. Ooh. Recording and replay. See where files land. What does that even mean? Oh shit. Okay. So gives me an idea. So what am I doing for music? Can you not hear my music at all? No. Wait, what? Did the mini player break YouTube? Oh no, it's playing. Okay. Cool. And what is YouTube? I think that is a application audio capture is what that is. Okay. Okay, and on the a OBS Studio tab beneath the video preview. We have the current placement for the audio input capture. The audio input capture, which we are assuming is the microphone. I would like to update this to add a new section with tabs. For audio mixer. And scenes. Audio mixer should also include a music or option that will allow me to select the what was that again? Application audio capture. Application audio capture source that we can define as music. Should be able to these levels just as we do with the microphone. And I can't disable it from here, can I? Sick, okay. And I should be able to disable it from the list, just like I do with the mic. Just like I can do with microphone. For the scenes tab, should have a list of all of the scenes in OBS with the current selected scene being the scene that's currently active with OBS. However, we can switch between these scenes. Scenes should be a list on the left, and when we select a scene on the right, we should see the sources available on that scene. And if they are visible or hidden. Okay. Let's restart. So it looks like we're still transcribing, but I don't see my last transcripts though. Weird. OBS. It'll be so much easier once YouTube's back. Oh, it fixed the thumbnail issue. application icon still isn't there. We close and reopen the application and return to the transcript for an active live stream. We do not see the history for the transcript. It only shows new data that has been transcribed while the application has been running. We need to show historical data for the entire stream and be able to store it so that we can display it as well as further process after the stream. Because I'm getting pretty tired, I might go off cam for the remainder of the stream. It is late, and it would be nice to be able to turn off this really bright light that's off me in the face right now. But just heads up, I'm going to toggle off the cam. I'm still here, though. Just not my camera. There we go. Much better. I've got some like mood lighting going on in the office now. It's pretty dope. Here, I'll turn back on the camera, but it's gonna be all, my green screen's gonna be all messed up. Ah, see? Yeah, it's pretty rough. So I'm just gonna turn off the cam for now. Actually, I need to, while I'm doing that, I might actually, where is my transform? Or my transition fade. Toggle camera. There we go. Now it fades in and fades out. Wait, what? Fades in. Doesn't fade out. What? Interesting or none. Oh, the high transition. Oh, so it's two separate ones. So now, fade in, fade out. All right, dope. Oh, here we go. Got the audio mixer and scenes tab done. So let's see what that looks like. YouTube music. That's cool. Can we have the details of the connection information match the height of the video window? Then have a CTA to show more details for the connection details that will open up a modal to show all of the details captured. So this should be capturing my transcript. Nice. Oh, it looks like it has been picking up the fast chat. Cool. Wait, what did it say? Details that will open up a bottle to show all. Is it just like not capturing right now? Mic's on. Is this working? Yeah, see me. Must have been a minute though. You're gonna see me. Oh. That might be the problem, is that it's just not hearing me. I just probably need to be closer to the microphone, that's all. I mean, I am speaking kind of quietly. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay. All right, should be in a read right now. There we go. Transcript is, yep, there's music. OBS Studio. Is the microphone on? Yeah, cool. It's back on now. Let's go home now, that's funny. It's a bummer I hit that quota. Videos, streams, stream controls. You know, it's funny, my hard stop was midnight. I am about to call it, though. I'm getting tired, and I'm just trying to get to a stopping point. There are a few more things I wanted to do tonight, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get all the way there. I think we have made great progress this evening, though. And apologies for having a split stream earlier. I'll try not to let that become a habit, but all good. It gives you more use cases to test, and usually that's a real world thing. Someone might need to start and stop the stream, and you know, being able to still kind of treat it as one collective thing is pretty helpful. So I don't think that's a bad case, and that's, I mean, realistic for me. So, you know, if it's a tool for me, then I think it should account for that, and I'm sure it happens to other people too. 9 skip frames, huh? That is not what I said. Maybe I can do something like a second microphone. Yeah. Or not a second microphone, but like a second input. So I could adjust filters on one to make it louder or something. I mean, I could just stand closer or get closer to my microphone too. That would also help. And if you're just joining and wondering what's going on, I am testing my transcription. I said 9 skip frames, and then I said not in skip frames. And I said, that's not what I said. But I think I just need to be closer to my microphone. That's the main thing. It's like really late and I'm lounging, so is what it is. Alright, streams, pages simplified. Let's restart and see what we're working with here. Chat, bots, coming soon. Bots, coming soon. Chatbots, but soon. You can have a way to adjust this transcript. OBS Studio. Controls. You're live. Scenes, audio mixer. Alright, I think I want to manually try. I'm going to call it. I'm tired. It is V late, and I'm going to go out by testing my switch to my stream intro video. And then once that's done playing, I'm just going to hit the stop streaming to see if it works too. So, before I do that, let's commit all of this. So adding commits for files with relevant commit messages that are descriptive. Also, another thing too, I want to we also update commits in the repository to change them so that they are all authored. Will mix Will Jackson should commits should all be updated to be Will mix. I gotta come up with a better name. I don't know why I thought Jax was a good one last night. Alright, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. We're going to try out this last feature. There we go in here, our scenes. Going to try to switch here, and then we're going to go controls and stop. So thanks for watching, folks. Catch you next time. Peace.